Super Robo Tyson Alpha Dreamcast.
It's Boys App King and Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Wars Alpha Dreamcast. Previously, the end of Gundam Wing. Trays was a loser, and I was the victor. Because I brought Gundams to a Gundam fight, thus making me the victor? No. They both also brought Gundams. I brought Super Robots, Valkyries, and Aura Battlers to a Gundam fight? Let's shoot a robot. Alright. Kenichi just realized how much Angel Halo's tidal wave damaged the coast. Communication with all coastal bases like the Nambara connection is anything but certain. The squad can't get through, but Ippei is pretty sure that Big Falcon and the Nambara connection wouldn't get taken out by a mere tidal wave. Kosaku says he's not seeing any sort of normal kind of interference behind this shit. Who said it? Kosaku. Yeah, child. Their child. Something else is behind this shit. Hello, Kosuke. Perhaps Angel Halo, although still offline. Okay, yeah. Judy has heard that the investigation still can't get inside, meaning that Shakti can't be found yet, and Uso is still bumming about. The 10V pilots decide to head to Big Falcon since it's the closest and see what's going on. When they do get there, they find Igor, who thanks them for helping during the war against Angel Halo. He explains that the command authority has been temporarily transferred here after the tidal wave forced the Far East base to be abandoned. We find out that all the important scientists are A-OK! And damage to the research facilities is light. Kenichi tells Hamaguchi that his father is still aboard the Macross helping investigate Angel Halo. Unfortunately, his mother is off helping fix up the Nambara connection. Hamaguchi apologizes for not being able to keep Kenichi's mother here, but he replies that that is quite like her. Hamaguchi then explains that something very like brainwaves or psychic waves is the cause of communication interference, and it is centered near the crash site. The source, well, still technically unknown, but he almost wonders if it's a psychic weapon at work again. Kosaku doesn't think that... Kosaku? I think that's Kosuke. Or maybe it's never been Kosuke and it's Kosaku and I'm an asshole. I know how to find out. Let me look up Combat Marine. Yeah, it's Kosuke. Dude is just wrong, as is tradition. Because the young one on the other team is Hiyoshi. In any case, Kosuke doesn't think it's possible since Angel Halo is offline, but Hazuki says it's possible that either the Halo has been rebooted or the irrigators have activated some other plan. If so, why is the scope limited to the few islands near the site? Hamaguchi figures that the Mutronians and the Photon... I'm going to say Metropolis and Photon Power Labs have better be contacted on the double to send somebody in there. Maybe even contact Nerve. Speak of the Devils, back at Tokyo 3, Masato's reporting into Gendo and Fuyutsuki. Fuyutsuki orders Ritsuko to immediately perform synchro tests on Unit 2, figuring on making a final check on Asuka's usefulness as his second child. Gendo then tells Misato that Unit 1 is, as of now, grounded and absolutely forbidden from sortie. Gendo tells her he doesn't need to explain why, and she asks, and Ritsuko figures it's because of the previous awakening and unleashing that Unit 1 went through. Though she can't figure out why now it's the time to seal it away, as opposed to when that happened, or 10 days ago, or yesterday. Meanwhile, Shinji is back at school for the first time in quite a while. He will get to go to school for 1, maybe 2 days, get dunked on. He wonders if Toji is okay, when he runs into Kensuke. He's been really worried since Shinji and the others haven't been to school for quite a while. Toji appears and greets Shinji, thanking him for saving his life back when. Yeah! Shinji says that thanks should go to Ryoma and the members of the Getter team, and he couldn't do shit. He wanted to, though. Toji had heard from Kaji of Shinji's disobedience of orders to save him, and insists that Shinji deserves a little bit of credit. Meanwhile, Asuka's synchro rate is slid back another 8 points. Ritsuko tells her not to think about extraneous things, which Asuka insists she's not doing. My comments to Asuka's synchro rate just keep falling, and falling despite the momentary recovery. Ritsuko comments that there's no time for this shit. There seems to be no choice but to swap out cores for Unit 2. Misato then learns that all Avas up through Unit 13 are to begin construction in July, the mass production units. Yoga tells him that he has confidence in his sources. Misato wonders why now, of all times, would be the time to start mass production. We're, what, 25 years too soon for that one? No, 23 maybe? I think this was 2001. Right, mass production. Yuga tells him that he has confidence in his sources. We still don't know mass production. Yuga's wondering if it's due to the loss of one unit and sealing of another, and the necessary re-outfit of a third. Tato's not so sure, since Nerve has been getting parts from Ava's Unit 5 and 6 under construction in Germany until now. A lot of money and work all over the place. Misato senses the impatience from Council. Does this mean a forecasted increase in Angels? Or perhaps for the sake of transferring units 0 through 2 to La Nobel, instead of having them just posted there? Misato says that if that were the case, Unit 1 wouldn't be sealed away. The mass production Ava plans must be for some other purpose. Yuka says that when Misato asks, he hasn't seen Kaji around lately either. Shinji tries to find Rei in a room at New Raid's crew, but she ain't there. Small wonder he thinks, since even he didn't get to use his room very much. Finds the room messiness to be pretty depressing and starts cleaning up. At which point Rei walks in. Shinji manages a hasty explanation of why he was there, drop off the printouts that had piled up for her from school. Shinji's about to make himself a hasty retreat when Rei offers him some tea. As she goes to prepare it, Shinji wonders what sort of change of fortune this happens to be. Shinji finds sight of Raid Cookie somehow weird. She asks him how brown she should make the tea, since it's her first time making any. She manages to spill a bit on herself. It burns. And notes, it's only minor, whatever. Shinji tells her to cool it under some water right away. And he tells her that her hands are somehow like a mother's, so maybe she's more suited to being a housewife than he would have thought. She asks what he's talking about, and he apologizes to go to make the tea himself. Ray thanks him, which is pretty startling for the both of them, it seems. Ayanami thinks for herself that she's never said thanks to him, and Shinji asks Ray what she's always talking about with his father. She asks him why he asks, and he wants to speak with his father. After some hesitation, he admits he does, and says that he hasn't even seen his father since returning to Nerve headquarters. Shinji isn't sure talking would change anything, but he doesn't want to leave things as they are now. He says, oh, this is the burning. Yes. Albert the Impact, the Shockwave. Albert the Badass. You get to control him for all of like one turn, maybe two. Maybe we'll get to see more of him in the different ending path. In any case, Shinji isn't sure that talking things doesn't want to leave it how they are now. He says it's hard going on Ava's pilot, wishing more than hatred for his father. Ray tells him that he should just say so. Just say what he really feels to his father. Unless he can do that, nothing will change.
何を言うのよ。ありがとう。
Here's the thanks.
ありがとう。感謝の言葉。初めての言葉。あの人にも言ったことなかったのに。
Ray compliments Shinji on being good at making tea. Meanwhile, Asuka stands before Unit 2. She tells it that it's her doll, and that all it has to do is be quiet and do what she tells it. She asks why a weapon has to have a heart, and says that it's only in the way. She tells Unit 2 not to disobey her, then asks herself why on earth she's talking to her Ava anyway. And, well, fuck. Stage 59, Cemetery, Ingen Rashku. Can we get a not lame translation for that name? Come on, Windows. At least to be human. Now, where'd I leave off? A gravitational signature is being detected within the geofront. Somebody is warping in. The pattern itself can't be parsed, and it's pretty clear that something other than an angel. At least it's not the Ashrana gun. The pattern is subtly different than that. Ryutsuki and Gendo realize that it has finally come. It is a heretofore unencountered Arrogator machine. And only one. Usano wonders if it's here after the Avas or something else. Gendo orders the Avas to sortie, but she protests that that's what it may be after. Gendo doesn't give a fuck, and says that the enemy must be kept out of Central Dogma at all costs. Usano wonders if they know that Unit 1 is sealed, and orders Ray to be sent out with Asuka as her backup. No, Asuka is not the backup. She is the lead, and sorties herself. Ritsuko is shocked, but Misato says that she'll allow it. Ritsuko realizes that if Asuka fails here, she's fucking done. is her last chance, as Maya notes. Ritsuko says that she's got a replacement pilot already mined. Yuga asks what of Unit 1. Sato reminds him that it's been sealed by Gendo's orders. Asuka knows her situation all too well, and tells herself that she can't fuck this up. So far, the target is dormant, evidently waiting for us to make the first move. Asuka's about to charge in and beat that ass until... the Arrogator does something first. It's not a physical weapon, but a spiritual one. A strong psychic wave targeted on Asuka from the outside. It's similar to that of the Angel Halo, but since that's offline, where the fuck is it coming from? In fact, from the very spot the Angel Halo has sunk in, the target is taking the energy from the Angel Halo and now focusing all of that onto Asuka. Ritsuko realized that Asuka, without any sort of mental fortitude or training, lacks any sort of psychic powers and couldn't possibly hope to endure this. They got movie sign? Bum, 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 bum. All right. Get fucked. Mental pollution is spreading fast. It is very dangerous. Asuka yells out to not get inside of her. Do not peep into her heart. Or ECG? Is that the limit? Or EEG? I don't know. And the neural connections are all scrambled. She's fucked. Misato tells Asuka to come back, but she refuses, saying that she would rather die here than retreat. Even the LCL's mental protection isn't working anymore, and Ritsuko orders preserving Asuka's life to take top priority. She wonders if this is probing into Asuka's mind to learn the secrets of the Eva. Shinji says he'll launch a Unit 1, but Fuyutsuki will not allow this. Notice the enemy is after Unit 1. That's what Ayla's pilot mines. Gendo says that Unit 1 must be preserved now at all costs. Shinji says that all he has to do is not lose, but Gendo replies there's no guarantee of that. We can either choose to launch now, fuck it, or ask for clearance. I'm gonna ask for clearance. Having chosen to wait, Rei launches and makes physical contact with the target. Rei's AT field is being neutralized by the target, which is really fucking shocking to everyone. And then unknown metallic cells begin to be injected into Rei herself. Rei asks if it's trying to pretend to be her, and says only she is her. And then asks if it's tears that she is beginning to cry. Rei's AT field inverts.
これが涙。泣いているのは私。
And they realize that Rei is about to self-destruct. Even Gendo of all people cries out for Rei, and Maya notes that Unit Zero's core can't stand anymore. Misato tells Rei to leave her machine and run, but Rei says that if she leaves, AT Field will be destroyed. And Unit 0 detonates. However, there is nothing wrong with the target Aerogator. Rather quite shocking, and the spiritual pollution of Unit 2 continues to rise. Misato orders Unit 2 overridden and recovered, but the recovery route is far too damaged, thanks to Rei blowing up. Asuka mumbles something about not being a child and not needing dolls. She's not her mother's doll. She can think and live for her fucking self. She can live just fine without her father and mother. So, please, Mama, don't stop being my mama. Asuka doesn't want to be reminded of this and doesn't want this dug up after she finally managed to bury it away. She doesn't need this sort of hateful thing anymore. Why? Why isn't anyone coming to save her? Maya notes that this goes on any further, Asuka's life cannot be maintained. And Misato can't believe that she can't do shit. Just then, a hole gets blown through defensive armors 1 through 18, opening a hole in the roof. It is only then that the psychic wave becomes neutralized and the mental pollution ceases. It is the Londo Bell, who apologized for the little hole they had to make in the roof. It seems that the Angel Halo is in fact back online, when we realized that Nerve HQ was in jeopardy. I will give her the full details later, as everyone is dispatched. So, you show Todd. Where's Reed? I have a plan. Oh, Ryoto's there. Okay. Oh, Ryoto's all the way over there. Ryoto feels a strong, powerful presence from the target, or even worse than Ingram. It's surely the person who did this to the 30,000 Psychicers. Thus, beat that ass. It is of course Yuzes, who notes that humans have a great battle technology in every area except mental defense. Even the AT fields offer no defense from a weak-hearted pilot. He has been expecting more and has been quite disappointed. Cody demands to know what he did to Asuka. Yuzes says that at least he knows what the Avas really are. He interests himself in his high rank, startling our team. Gendo addresses him, and Yuzes replies that humans are barbarians with a lot of really neat little guns, but there's one thing that they have over Aerogators, the Instrumentality Project. Misato is aghast that the aliens know of this plan, and figures the aliens must have had some kind of comparable plan of their own in the works. Yuzes says that the Geo front resembles a parallel facilities in the Empire, and likely the true Black Moon. Mitsuko realizes that they know about the Room of Gauf. Yuzes says that Central Dogma and the Lance of Longinus must also be here. Gendo notes that the theory of the Aerogators had a copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls is correct. And Fuyutsuki realizes that, especially while considering Yuzes as a fucking alien. Gendo orders Unit 2 to be recovered, and the Londo Bell be allowed to attack. He just claims that while he's already gotten what he wanted, this would be a good chance to test his power against the samples. We have 2 turns in which to whoop his ass. So, okay, that's post move. Marvel and Bell. Todd is supposed to have because the Grangaran has Cham. So charge everyone up. Bell can pop off twice, or okay, so that's 10. You're 115. Leona 125. Haro also has encourage. Okay, so I did expect more. Do any of y'all have encourage? Voltez. Okay, and that's that plan. Okay. Wait. Next turn. That's not actually what I wanted. Lock on. I need to give you way more damage. Upcoming Grendizer anime would fit in the Super Robot Wars. Would it replace Infinity? I don't know. That depends on what timeline it's set in. Right. Well, is Koji going to be in the new show? Right. Bonk, come on. Huh. Well, if I did this in one turn, I don't know, dog. That's a good question. Alright, let's see how this plays out. Because he's supposed to great guts. Oh, he didn't do shit? Oh, but he's got hella HP regen. Alright. Well. Auto. Do this, do that. Daunt twice. Sham. Encourage. That puts you at cap. 130, 150. 20, but okay. 130. What do you need for double cutter? Probably 135. Lock on. Flash. Hot blood. Believe in Getter. Okay, he uses Great Guts if I get it below 80%. Wait. You know, I did all of that to hype up freaking Yuko-O and didn't. Thanks, Getter. Always believe in Getter. Alright. Okay. Use S. Deleted. Which is worse. Don't know what that is. Red Giant Third MS? I don't know what that is. We succeed, he will commend us, but say that it'll take more than that to actually kill him. He fucks off, and saying that he will counting on us maturing further. You weren't really worth anything. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Daly's discussing how you use this contact with Nerve HQ now makes it clear that the irrigators have the same info as humans. One of them says that the aliens are powerless since the Black Moon only exists on Earth. Then concerning Big wait, no. What are we talking about? Why wasn't this? This is probably all new conversation for Dreamcast. There's Sele. Alright. Sele is talking about the irrigators, Black Moon, and then they start bringing up Big Fire. It seems that even Sele's enemy, Big Fire, hasn't awoken despite the existence of the NCMC being clear. The voice states that it's best to believe that Big Fire's already been destroyed. Now, there's only one angel left from the Dead Sea Scrolls. Gil comments that the promised time is close, and there's even been many things sacrificed to get here. The loss of Unit Zero makes Sele not want to keep Gendo around, but they figure they'll need a sacrifice against him. Somebody who knows about truth. Misato meets with Shinji, who is finding himself unable to cry. Asuka's been hospitalized, having not regained consciousness yet. Elsewhere? I don't know. Elsewhere, Miyutsuki comments that Ayanami Rei was born of his despair. and was the epitome of Gendo's unfulfilled hopes. Guess it's impossible to forget certain things. God damn it, they do it again. Give me a moment. I gotta figure out which tab this is gonna be on. Do that thing like, oh, you want information? Read this other path. Instead of just copy pasting it, you slacker. You want to cut down on space. That's stupid. Essay 59. Hold on. Okay, so Sato explains and learns that Shakti and Maria weren't into Angel Halo's key room. Rather, there weren't even 30,000 Psychicers. There were 30,000 brains of Psychicers. Just brains. Apparently, the Arrogators thought it was going to be so much easier to control them this way as opposed to sending full-ass human bodies. Sato points out that Shu never mentioned anything about this, and Ginrei counters, well, maybe he didn't know. Which, all of this bodes really bad for Shakti and Maria. Sato asks angrily what the fuck the Arrogators think they are. And Ryoma counters that they absolutely will not get away with this shit. Stoner sunshines for everyone. Clearly, they're all interested in using humans as just tools. Koji notes that he's never met an enemy this bastardly before. He's quite resolved to kick their asses inside and out. And Uso is utterly outraged that they're using the Psychicers in such an inhuman fashion. At this rate, things are bad for Maria and Shakti. Misato gets a call from Nerve to hurry the fuck over. Behold, Ray, who seems pretty fine other than a bandage over one eye and one arm. Huh. Shinji thanks her for saving him, though she asks why. Shinji explains and Ray says she doesn't remember, probably because she's the third. Gendo then announces in his office that the first child is the same as always. And now let's get over to... Gendo announces in his office that the first child is the same as always and orders Unit 0 to be rebuilt ASAP. It's fine to just keep watch over the other children. Yutsuki notes that killing the others will probably get annoying if they find out that she's alive. But Gendo points out that he's already dangled something in front of the old men. And that something is apparently Ritsuko. And gets told by Keel that they do not want to put her through any more hardship. Ritsuko says that she's not feeling any particular shame. And he comments on her strength of spirit, saying that he understands why Gendo wants her by his side. However, a voice points out that Gendo, who tossed her to them to deflect questions about the first children. It surprises her to be Rei's replacement. Afterwards, a voice asks if it's really good letting her go back. Another says that they can use her for a bit, yes, for the sake of the future of the world. 8 Avas are almost ready, and only 4 more remain. Wiping out Tokyo 3 will be good for the furtherance of the plan. Keel orders the construction of the Reina Ava series hastened, since the promised day is nigh. Ugh. You know, I never understood what that scene with Ritsuko was in the anime. Are they like, because you see in the anime that she's standing over there in Sele, naked as hell. But why?
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.